Hello, learning lovers. Welcome to Learn Love Tarot. I am Angie, and I will be your spiritual stewardess for today. And I was the spiritual yogi guide earlier this morning, hence my yoga clothes that are still on. So I hope you will still be here with me anyway, and hopefully that's not too bummy or messy to look at. But it is what it is today, and we're going to get these aces of potential. Now, I have attached my channeled messages and any images, some of the astrology, the energy of today, which is our first day of September, Sunday, September 1st, 2024. However, whenever you hear these messages, know that if you're guided by the title or which I don't know what it is, it's going to depend on the reading. Really, it's aces of potential. Queen of Cups wanted to come out here, maybe potentials in deepening our own hearts, filling our own cups. That could be potential for our gifts to be opening up as far as intuition and connectedness to our heart. Okay. Queen of Swords, there's that Venus energy that we had just flooding in already here this week. Okay. Who else wants to show themselves? We've got the King of Wands. It's been a popular customer, as well as the King of Coins or the King of Pentacles. So we've got Venus and Wotan, the god of fire and iron. And we also have Zeus here. Oh, just a few light energies. Okay. Let's see what's up. What about this Ace of Coins or Aces of Potential regarding the 3D? What is the energy or archetype that will help guide us to this message today, or bring that 3D into fruition, that reality? Okay. The Prince of Coins, which is the Knight of Pentacles. The kings do send out the knights as far as action. Pentacles are anything tangible here in the 3D. That is time, money, energy, resources, and influencing the energy currently. Queen of Wands energy, that'd be Aries and Scorpio energy there. We do still have Chiron and also the North Node in Aries, with our South Node being anchored by Venus or the Queen of Swords, Libra energy. So let's see where we go here. So we're going to be having an ACES read. So I'm going to be asking today for viewers, learning lovers, again, whenever you hear this message, there's something here for you. And I know a lot of you all are light workers or on this same path of following this new energetic flow. So it may be something that you pass on to someone else even. So that's kind of your job, is information sharing, right? And helping others find information that will help them as well. Let's go ahead and see what parts of the major arcana are coming here through for September. So that Venus energy, that Libra energy is pulling awfully strong. There are tulips here. She's laying on an orange couch or an orange blanket of some sort. There are mountains behind her. We've got, you got to be kidding. So all the nines that you see, I put down with tonight, we're going to party like it's 1999. The number, or excuse me, the years 1991 or 1999 may be relevant to you if it's not just Prince, and that's a fun, awesome song. We do have the Hermit, and today's energy, when you add together 9 plus 1 plus 8, that could be a 99 energy. If you're looking for those things, I saw that all last week, and I didn't even put the 2 and 2 together. In addition, here we have the 9 card of the Hermit, again, which is today's energy, the sister energy being the moon. And this is Abelard and Eloise here. Speaking of music, there's a cello in the background there, and he is doing, looks like he's painting here, painting a picture of a woman. There are also mountains in the background of this person's window. Okay, what also wanted to show itself here More Libra energy of justice. So this is literally the perfect vibrations not only today's energy but this month as well. We'll be moving into Libra energy at the end of the month. So Virgo to Libra. This is going to be new starts in our thought processes, could be regarding love here. Okay, and let's look at what actions here, what new actions are taking place. And we have the king of action, the king of I see it, I want it, it's mine. I find it entirely interesting here that for our new thoughts, we've got Ace of Arrows and Queen of Arrows coming up in the archetypal energy. And then the justice energy there again of Libra. And then we have the 9 of the month of the Hermit. Contemplation, it's called in this deck. And then justice is still called justice. But what about what new actions are we taking? I see it, I want it, it's mine. What is the collective energies want to take action toward here? What do the collective energies want to take action towards? It looks like what you want to know are questions regarding love. And that could be, I did pose the question, what I think on that page was what secrets in the moon are we pulling up for further review? So our moon is our subconscious. They could be coming into conscious at the moment. So what actions will be taken towards these subconscious wishes, perhaps whatever's been hidden in the moon? We may find out more when we get to the Ace of Cups regarding what new feelings are coming into play here in September. What new actions are happening here regarding what part of the Fool's Journey, Spirit? Saying slow down, you might miss it. Slow down, or you might miss what here, Spirit? What are we needing to slow down? I see it, I want it, it's mine. Maybe taking some pause or reflection about that. Okay. Maybe warning of like a little bit of a contemplation here by the Queen of Swords regarding what we see we want. And we might have this natural tendency, especially if it's hidden in the moon and you get a chance, uh, make sure that we are evaluating here. I did draw bigger picture energy as the moon moves into Virgo later on tonight, almost midnight here, Eastern Standard Time. And then we are cross checking that with the details. And we need to go back and check and see the details are lining up. Boy, oh boy, closed mouth here. This is pretty deep secret, guys, if it doesn't want to come out and show itself. What actions are being taken towards what we secretly want? Okay. This could even be internal, like I said on my notes, the internal status quos that we are confronting and healing, balancing out, because we do have the justice energy. A little bit of Sag too, because behind her there is a character on a curtain with a bow and arrow. What's behind her is an orange curtain, and this Abelard is sitting in an orange robe. So this sacral chakra energy is trining, and I do have that bookended. This just happens to be fire in that corner here. I was going to pull charms to see what we need to pay special attention to for each sign. Whew. Okay. Now, speaking of fire, Dante. Dante's Inferno much. Hey, hey, hello, hello. Thanks so much for coming in. I know it's a weird time, as is usually with me, but I got to go when the energy is there and when I have a moment to check in with y'all. So, this is the 17 card of the star. In this card, it is called Grace, and there are 2 doves of peace here. Dante is holding a heart with a crown on it. So, what secrets of the moon may be coming up? And there's definitely all this fire. There's a full moon behind him. So, these actions could be heating up here by the time of the full moon, which is a lunar eclipse in Pisces. It's definitely not small energy. So, this is going to be something here. Okay, what about feelings here? What new feelings are my collective here, my learning lovers? What new feelings are coming in for y'all for September? We have a type of like big mansion or house on the back of these rolling hills. The Zeus energy would be the father of all the other gods and goddesses, right? So again, with these kings right next to each other here, it's action and passion towards feelings. So no judgment here. I say go on with your bad self. Okay. Interestingly, at the bottom of the deck, also Fricka here, the Queen of Staves or the Queen of Wands, has an orange dress on, whereas Venus is laying on something orange. Okay. Dante, both of these characters are wearing orange. Contemplation, nine energy of the Hermit regarding what actions we're willing to take towards perhaps these secret feelings here. Yeah, judgment energy. That is the 20 card. And curiously, I just thought, oh my gosh, that is so cool. I asked, what advice does Spirit have for us for any of these secret feelings or internal changes that are hidden in the moon? And we got the Hermit, the nine energy of communication, and the sister card being the moon to the Hermit. I was like, no way, that's the wolf howling at the moon here. And the environmental energy is a 20 card, this judgment energy of limitless. Okay. And that is all about listening as we want to be listened to, right? Cross four emperor energy here, power. This could be regarding where we need to take action, make a judgment regarding our feelings for sure. This is the story of Lonhauser and Elizabeth, and he's finally come back home after a very, very long journey. You might be coming back around to something old becoming new again, or returning home in some aspect, either to yourself, feeling more like yourself again, or physically returning to your homeland or just where you grew up. I did note this big house here right in the back of Zeus here up on the top of those rolling hills. And that's in feelings, coming home. This character's come home after a long journey. So that's trending true so far here. How's you guys' this weekend's been? What's up? What's happening? Anything fun? Any barbecues? Any cookouts? What's happening? What is happening? Let me know in the comments. I love hearing from you guys. Mm-hmm. Okay. I'm looking at the 3D energy here and what is new in the 3D. Oh, just a little thing like love. Could be returning back home to your heart and what it is that your heart truly wants. No matter if you have to walk through fire to get it. It feels like if you've been afraid to do this before, guys, uh, September brings a new spice, a little bit of spicy, and it definitely has to do with a wish and possibly past life soul connections because we have Isis and Osiris. That ain't that's no small potatoes. No small potatoes. In this deck, the sixth energy is called love. In the major arcana, that would normally be associated with the lover's energy. So these are the OG lovers of all time, Isis and Osiris. Past life soul connection coming into the 3D much. Wow. And the sister card to the lovers is indeed the devil here in the environmental energy. And that is Paolo and Francesca. And this is the card of another orange cape, the card of temptation in this deck. Something we could fear, something we've been obsessed over, coming up for review here. Again, coming back home. These characters are alone. And then we have Dante retrieving Beatrice here and bringing in peace to a heart by this action by the full moon. Someone could be coming back to retrieve you. Hello, hello. Great to see you guys. Thank you, thank you. Again, please excuse my appearance. I taught a yoga class, so I'm not maked up and fancied. So I hope that's okay. You just get barefaced me. Okay. Wow. Well, I mean, this is talk about a fire hose of energy here, justice balancing out this love. So, something that perhaps was once unfair or an unfair situation is coming home to roost here. Our own heart's feelings are about to be on full display here because the king is giving the knight of coins the permission to act, permission to bring a message about what? Love, guys. Something you love, somebody you love, or something that loves you, or someone that loves you. All right, then. You know what? I want to use my fire deck. No, because we're still in, what are we in here? Still in Leo energy. That's why. And we do have Leo energy trining, or excuse me, sextiling Mars. That happens at 8:24 tonight when the moon goes void, of course. Sextiles are all about providing their collaborations, their communications, their doors opening. Now, doors can open once something else is closed. Well, it wanted to come out here and let us know that there's a successful completion of a cycle here coming to a conclusion in September. And these are all the fixed energies. And the kings here at the heart of this reading are the fixed signs. So here we have Leo and Taurus energies of the kings uh wrapping something up, taking leadership, making a judgment call big time, crossed by, stop it, the wheel of fortune. So I also have, because we had 918, I always add up the date of the month or the number of the month and the day, which is a 9 and a 1, so that's a 10, wheel of fortune. That is Pisces Sag energy there. And the one further reduces to the magician. New start much that can change the wheel of fate forever, ever. No pressure. 1808 on the clock, if that matters for anyone. Aw, thanks, guys. I know I can't live in a gown, even though I'd love to. I'm the essential eternal magpie. Anything shiny and sparkly, it doesn't matter to me if it's a camp out. I'm gonna wear something sparkly. All right, guys, let's find out more about what's going on. Wow, this is just okay. I'm here for it. Well, that's way too many. There's that temperance energy. Ten of Swords has been coming out a lot. There is the energy of the Emperor and the Fool. The Emperor and the Fool energy, leadership on a new start. So we've got new thinking here, energy. Tell me, great angels and guides, ancestors of the highest white light, known and unknown, that love us all unconditionally. What new thought process, what conclusions here is Venus coming to? She does have one of Cupid's arrows here in her hands. There's also a little bird on her wrist, which is communication. What new thoughts? What does Venus want to communicate? Partnership energy here, commitment. This is two people that define whatever that just does not have to be a love relationship, even though we do have Venus. And I just said, you're like, but Angie, you just said she is holding Cupid's arrow. And yes, she is. But I know that not everybody's interested in a love relationship. So I just want to point out that this is any partnership of any kind. This is best friends. This is two people saying, I'm going to put in my two wands of action. You put in your two wands of action, and that stabilizes this foundation. And we did see that the Emperor energy wanted to fly out there. Wow, what are we crossed by here? All up in your head about this commitment, huh? Well, nines are the end. We're seeing this floodgate of nines coming through. I did put a link to my channeled messages today and the cards, a picture of the cards that came out as advice. And nines are just going wild here. Contemplation nine of the Hermit, contemplating new partnerships. And here is the page of Pentacles when we already have the Knight and the King here as well. Wow. Wow, wow. So environmental energy is encouraging this confidence here with Fricka. She's holding a magic, for lack I got the word honeypot, so I'm just going to say it, okay? It is what it is. Underneath her is a solda with the full moon. So that environmental energy is going to be here right before we know it. Underneath her, the King of Cups. Okay. So those are the cards that came out here when we're asking the questions of each. And in the foundation, in the environmental energy, Queen of Wands shifts to Queen of Cups, action to feelings, to balance of feelings. And underneath that, ending up there is our Page of Pentacles there that we see here. Okay. All right. Tell me about what's balancing out here for my learning lovers. Justice energy of Penelope and Odysseus. I totally encourage you to look up these stories of these lovers energy. It's such an interesting deck. It's the lovers path, and instead of the typical names of the major arcana, we have the tropes of these love stories with these couples. So that'll definitely give you further information. So here is King of Swords to join the party. So we've got Wands, Swords, Pentacles. That would be missing King of Cups, which is in the environmental energy. So it's all here. And we did see that Emperor come out. So we're up in our head about this truth. Like I said, it's been buried in the moon here for a hot minute. Okay, so this balance, what is balancing out our own internal truths and perhaps, so these are kind of opposing energies because Eight of Swords is lower octave of devil energy, that fear, and King of Swords ain't afraid of nothing. And on his robe here, he has all those butterflies of transformation. We are having this morning at 11:17 Eastern here, Uranus moving into retrograde motion, internal evaluation. What's been ruminating with you guys? It looks like King of Swords is no longer being afraid here and bound by these ruminating thoughts. Eight and Nine of Swords, boy. Either you don't want this to come out or you can't imagine the fallout perhaps of what may happen, but I mean, you want what you want. And this dream, just whatever dream has not ever left you, maybe something you think just could not happen. Well, it can happen this month. Regarding communication, too, it's about listening. Okay, bottom of the deck, these pentacles just won't stop. Environmental energy, right here, double Prince of Coins or the Knight of Pentacles. This is the most trustworthy knight. And we do see the king here, so this message is coming. This can be even a job offer, time, money, energy, resources, partnerships of any kinds that you're stepping into your truth about. It's balancing out here. You're balancing your fear with just like, again, King of Swords isn't afraid of anything, and he's the one that says, it is what it is. I got to slice through this and change because the moment is here to do this. This is no fun ruminating about it. We wouldn't be obsessing about something if we didn't need to take action on it, right, guys? Yeah. Going back and forth here, there's that lemniscape of energy of balance. And y'all know for me, whenever I see sailboats, that is soulmate energy. And we do have this book ending over here, the lovers balancing out. Okay, and no more going back and forth between being up in our head about this commitment of whatever kind that is for you. You're facing the truth about it. And then the king of action as far as 3D is sending the night out. It's geriatric horse, it's slow, but it's trustworthy and it will eventually get here. Okay, got to walk away from what? Got to walk away from something else you need to leave behind. Two of Pentacles, Two of Wands. So a different 3D reality, time, money, energy, resources, and this is an action. Should I stay here with this home wand? Okay, over on this side, or should I go and step into this new world? Well, you know what I'm going to say about that, because heart of the reading is suggesting this needs to come to an end. So this new situation, we're avoiding making this decision of action. I get it. It's scary. We're avoiding making this choice much. Again, book ending the lovers. This is a big choice, guys. What? There's our King of Cups again in the environmental energy, balance of head and heart, because the soul drives the chariot here, guys. Wow. This month, I think it's like a sleeping giant. That's what it feels like to me. Hey, girlfriend, how are you? Thank you so much for popping in. Hope you're doing fabulous and well as always. Let's motor right through here to Wands. So this action, I see it, I want it, it's mine. The new action that will be taken towards our hopes, our dreams, that star card energy. And that is the story of Dante and Beatrice. Dante and Beatrice, maybe something that went up in flames at some point, is now coming in for this victory wands. Okay. Wow. Something that went up in flames, are whatever has been hidden in the moon that we are evaluating in the Hermit energy for the entire month of September. This is a victory coming in. This is fantastic news, fantastic energy. Can't make it up. What is there a victory in? Oh, just someone asking us out on a date, making a love offer. Well, we got geriatric horse here, just kind of pausing for the cause. And now we got a little bit of a better horse, but he's still standing. Okay. Again, the knights are elicited by the kings. So the king and the environmental energy, this is somebody around you. Okay. That is sending this message. All these twos, it's a back and forth, back and forth. This is willful blindness, about how to achieve this victory. Yeah, this is a big time secret that's left us in confusion of some sort. This is a fragmented sense of self. What action do I take in order for what we truly wish, that's been hiding in that moon of ours in our subconscious, for that to come to play? That horse needs to get moving, right? Okay, let's just a free reading style here. We're just going with the flow, going with the flow. Oh, thank you. You weren't here, but I just got done teaching yoga class, so that's why I have naked face on. And don't worry, my t-shirt says naughty on the front, but on the back it says but nice. Sugar and spice and all the things nice. All right. We're going to party like it's 1999. I would advise you, if you're a journaler, can definitely try even closing your eyes and just thinking of the questions that I've posed for us. There we go. Okay. What needs healed here? So there's this Three of Swords. That could be why this willful blindness is coming through here. We do have the new start happening tomorrow, okay, coming to completion, and a new start energy is here. Could be, it's definitely to do with some fixed signs in our environmental energy, because we have the King of Staves, which is Wands, and the King of Coins, which is the King of Pentacles. Something regarding kings are all the fixed energies. Okay, so I wasn't really even asking a question yet, but I'm getting over here to the full moon and the emotions. This can be waiting to grab that sort of truth over here. This really what we do want to commit to, whatever has been just like plaguing your baby hearts and staying in your mind there, running free. Okay, crossed by what I just said. So healing from our wish fulfillment. The wish fulfillment is here. Did you use your time from whatever this lesson was to heal from whatever those three swords were? And that can be that childhood wounding energy, especially if your birth years between 1968 and 77. Healing our wish fulfillment, reaching the sword of truth. Maybe perhaps you are not in a position to speak your truth or what your heart really wanted before. Let's see. Okay, King of Pentacles is here though. That's with that big old castle in the back. That's a big estate. So this is money, more time, could be a new job that actually suits you better and fills your heart. But there's a judgment call here to be made, as we keep seeing from all of these twos. Tell me more about what new feelings are coming in for the collective here. What new feelings are here? So we talked about the King of Cups in both decks of the environmental energy, and King of Cups, male or female, does not matter. It's an archetypal energy. It's a light and a fire under our butt. Okay, when we align the heart and the head, and get into that soul chariot, because our soul leads the way. When we have that alignment of heart and head, it is a raising of our consciousness. It is connected to coming into a deeper power within our own intuition. Yeah, the something's lighting the flames of passion here, that's for sure. It's this aha moment. Whatever has been subconscious is coming into consciousness, like I said. That's amazing. Crossed by, again, justice. It's balancing out with this whole month, guys. This is rectifying our internal balances. Where have we been off? What lessons have we learned about how to balance? And can we share those with others who may need it? This is a coming home energy after a long time away. Us coming back into perhaps even the depth of our emotions, us coming back into understanding what it is our heart truly wants, because maybe we haven't allowed ourselves to believe it's coming because of so much hurt in the past. Could be. All right, here, definitely a big lesson in facing our fears. Can't make it up. The sister card to the lover's energy here in our 3D experience. What are we afraid of? That there's such thing as a happy family? That maybe we thought, because of this past Three of Swords experience, that love wasn't for us, that we just didn't have the strength or the heart to go through it again. I got news for you. There's someone here that wants to be in there with you. They've got decisions to make as well. Okay, well, 3D, Ace of Pentacles, and what new 3D start is coming through? There's a message of some sort regarding lover's energy. And Venus was her name. Book ending again. So the ends are energies that cycle. This is for me how I read energy anyway. Inside is the crux of the story. Okay. This is the front of the book. This is the back of the book. It's what the book is all about. They are lining up. They are not opposing each other, these energies. And I'm getting a big old ear squeezy here into the center of this fire, right? Someone's walking through fire, Dante and Beatrice with that grace energy. I'm saying if you're like, I don't dare to hope or to wish because it hurt too bad the last time, uh-uh. You're walking through fire, you're facing this fear. That is the lesson. You're facing that. And it's definitely a lesson regarding love, beauty, what we value. We've got Taurus and Libra energy here with Venus. She's got it. And I love her little bracelet charm, has a 3 on it. And something's about ready to pop here. Something's about ready to come into fruition with that 3D energy. It is going to require a choice. And again, this is a big life lesson about facing our fears. And until you do that, you face those fears about getting creamed before in love, then that's when Saturn comes in and gives the gifty of the lesson, right? We are finishing out the pentacles, the that Capricorn energy, and Pluto coming up for review, making sure we've done the work of the transformation. Crossed by more passion, Knight of Wands, coming in hot. Mm, I like it. Here for it. And again, environmental energy of this sister card, the lovers, is the devil, Apollo and Francesca. I mean, the greatest lovers of all time, Isis and Osiris. That ain't nothing. Woo! What I just say, coming in, it's about ready to pop. 7 of Pentacles is what's getting ready to unearth itself. And their celebration and reunion energy. There is happy fall, y'all. It is considered the first day of fall. This is in the month of September. There's pumpkins there at the bottom of this card, and they're celebrating by the full moon. What? Pulling on the actual Ace of Pentacles. Now these energies are bookending here in the environment, asking about this, what's coming, this 3D. Okay. And you don't have, there's no game playing here because we've learned the lesson and we faced our fears about this. We get the gifty, we get to move on to calmer waters, we get to move towards what it is that we do truly want, whatever's been hidden in the moon, this passion, this love. Okay. And then we again have the King and Queen of Cups here. It's the first couple on the board, other than the major one, Osiris and Isis. Sorry, Isis. Wow, this is something, guys. This is not any small reading. Let's get some clarifiers here. I mean, it's pretty straightforward, especially because of the bookends. And we've had the clarifying energies of lovers to lovers in the environmental energy. Definitely fear here showing up a couple times, secrets showing up a lot, secret passions. What space do we need to clear? Let me ask that. What space needs cleared here with this Wheel of Fortune so that love can turn in our favor this time? Lots of cups, 9 of Cups, wish fulfillment. Still lots of 2s though. But it is a 9 months, so wish fulfillment, I feel, is coming here for us if we're open to it and if we've done the hard work of that self-examination, which isn't always fun still. I get it. I love that name, Nova Star Soul. That's so cool. I had a friend named Nova. Sounds such a cool name. Okay. Slow down. Champagne Supernova? What is that song about? How many? Something special people change. Where were you while we were getting high? Someday you will find me caught beneath the landslide. Champagne Supernova. Landslide song is about those changes. I've been afraid of changing. I built my life around you. This is a new vision, a new start. Guys, this just will not. Are you going to choose you this time? Okay, are we going to communication card there in that energy about what our true happiness is? Are we going to go there? We already know what this is, even if it's held close to your vest here. Here comes along this old little, but did you really learn? Are you going to come save somebody else other than what you want? Or are you going to go back into that Libra energy, South Node of overgiving and pushing aside what you want for someone else, codependency energy, and move toward that leadership energy? It's like, do I lead and go towards the truth? But there's this pesky 8 and 9 of swords still kind of tripping me up, crossed by 4 of swords. Yeah, you might not think you're done healing yet, or the last time you got clobbered was just that scary. I get it. But this is an old wound, guys. Look at the cobwebs, the clock that has passed, and this is like still hanging on to this wound. What still needs let go of that is preventing you from going towards your ultimate happiness? And then there's this something comes and by in your environment or comes to you to check, are you really done healing yet? Have you done the work of healing this? Because when we're healed, we go right towards what makes us happy: independent autonomy within committed partnership. Okay. There's that 14. Something creamed you in the past. There's a shattered mirror behind her. It altered your sense of self. And then pouring back into yourself, okay, is what then has watered this lotus. There's butterflies of transformation here, transforming our self esteem, restoring that. And the environmental energy is Queen of Wands. That's our glow up. That's Stella getting her groove back. And this new pouring into ourself is what helps this lotus come up from the mud. It's very not only transformational, but it's like that phoenix rising kind of feeling here. Light is being shed on our self-esteem issues that may continue to be a block and keep us grounded in love and stuck. Yeah. We saw the 7 of Cups already in regards to fragmentation of emotions that's kept us stuck. These are patterns. Yeah. Old patterns. Look at those vines, those old ass roots. We're lighting them up on fire and being done and over with these regrets for the last time. Maybe a ship that sailed in the past because we didn't have that healing is now coming into port here. The 3 of Pentacles, the new start energy, a new foundational energy, because you know what energy is now. You know how to use it. You know that if you are not healed within, then you're only going to conjure up those same energies to come towards you. There's that star energy again. Okay. And I always see the South Node with that in this card anyway. She's got monarch butterfly wings on, and additionally, there is a hummingbird. I also saw the most beautiful seagull just cruising around. My yoga class is across from a dam close to where my grandparents' house was, and I grew up. We always used to go feed the ducks and go fishing with grandpa across the road and get the worms out of the worm bin and all that kind of fun stuff. And it feels like here the seagull is just circling over our emotions. It's like what needs wrapped up, and it was just so cool. They like was just kind of gliding. I'm like, ah, that freedom. What is going to free your heart? What is this Four Swords business twice? Okay. Twice. Wounded warrior, Chiron. We already mentioned that. Okay. Anybody that still needs help clearing blocks for this 3D love to come in spirit, what is our guidance of how to clear this energetic pain from our hearts? How can we cleanse this energetic pain from our hearts for true healing? What is still left? Our truth, double King of Swords. Our own personal truth. I love that this is a feminine King of Swords, our masculine King of Swords, transformation either way. Death and transformation. These are the only two. That's always, I don't know why, but this shape always reminds me of Fleur de Lis, which is kind of New Orleans energy. And then we had the Day of the Dead that come back, the candy skulls. This resurrection, something needs put to rest. We need to celebrate that lesson of what ended so that we can understand the beauty of the transformation in this truth. Okay. All week long, also, Eight of Wands, fast, passionate communication, lover's energy. Book ended by second Four of Wands. Can't make it up, but you got to, again, environmental energy. Two of Wands. Am I going to keep hanging on to these ghosts of the past and stay in this little cave? Or am I going to go out into the full light of the moon and reveal what's been hidden there? What's been hidden there? What's been hidden there, lovers? You gotta know what you want so that when it comes, you're not like, I didn't take the time to clear the space. Now you got a conundrum of having to decide between the two pentacles. Okay, so make sure we're clearing that space first. It's just so much easier that way. Easier said than done. Yes, I know. I know. Any final advice? It's a big old chunk. We'll see what's on top. Eight of Pentacles. You already done learned this lesson. You're sitting on top of that book of knowledge. You've already learned this. You just don't feel you're ready. It's just scary. That's all. But it's Sunday fun day, okay? And it is the Path of the Hidden Truth day, starting off a 9-month with a 9-day. It's a whole entire month of hidden truth, and boy, are we seeing it here. Okay, any final cards of advice or clarifying energies we need to double check on and circle back around to? Yeah, our own love and the way that we view love. Page of Wands in this deck. This is a former siren that would have pulled all of these sailors into the ocean, right? But this is not her doing this anymore. I just got done saying, know what you want and take care of that energy in the 3D. So we're creating that space. That's exactly what she's doing here. She's like, hanging up her siren hat for the day. And she's like, well, let me look at all those sailors' skulls that I've collected here in the past, male or female. Okay, or both. Toot your horn. Toot toot. Toot as many horns as you need. No judgment here. Some variety is the spice of life. So, but what do they all have in common, guys? She is the common denominator. Okay, we are our own common denominator. But what do these relationships have in common that still needs to be healed? This is like the last little leg. Examining what our heart wants. Are there apologies we need to make or that we still are expecting in the 3D that is blocking us from moving forward? Well, I can't not be hurt until I get an apology for XYZ. Well, having that expectation will ensure that it does not come. And if that is something we do, we don't ever get closure 90% of the time. I'd say more like 95. We have to create that on our own accord. We have to heal our own heart because we are part of that major equation, guys. What is our own style that needs to be let go of, what needs examined here, what needs to be transformed within us and our own energy so that this lovers, Isis and Osiris, can come back around. Here's Truth Bomb, big time, Page of Swords. Coming in hot much? And I love how she's like, Sunday fun day. I want to go hit the pool as well here in a hot minute. That's why I'm like, they don't care, if I have on makeup, and I'm just gonna have to take it off to go swimming anyway. So the Page of Swords is the researcher. This is someone coming in with a verbal message of swords, right? This is someone that maybe has been keeping an eye on you. 3 pages. Wow. Page of Cups, Page of Swords, new learning, new messages, Page of Wands, and the freaking Sun. They're choosing the Sun this time and not this pattern. What? Wow, no wonder all that Wands energy. Jeez, this is spicy. Okay. Alrighty then. Let's take a quick look at, I have my positive and negative number line. I'm going to ask the negative numbers, like -1, -2, the deficiencies. What do we not know, or what might we not want to know here on that left of the 0 timeline energy line? What do we not know or may not want to know? What do we know or may not want to know, especially regarding this love enders? The love enders, the love energy that is book ending. I just saw the love boat. Why the love boat? What's in that song? The love boat. Boy, am I showing my age tonight, am I? I am anxious, overwhelmed, and scared. Okay, it's all right. If we got creamed that bad, double 4 of swords in the past with that, double 3 of swords, then that would stand to reason. What about in the environmental energy? Oof. If you're being gaslighted currently, this is what we need to let go of to step into the new. Okay. This could be you gaslighting yourself, convincing yourself, well, I'm just going to get creamed again. What's the point? You're gaslighting yourself. You have every chance at taking ownership of your personal truth. Okay. Twice here, or you can go back and stay in your head and ruminate. Which one do you think turns out better for us? Okay, let's ask. Copycat, they're gaslighting you because they want to be like you. Maybe they're jealous of your status or how you handle things. So I used to teach the kids that that's called leveling. When someone has some ish to say to you, it's because they're trying to knock you down a peg to where they are vibrating at. So don't fall for it. Okay. Understand that that just means they see you as higher than them. Okay. That's everything to do with them and not you. Let me ask here on the left of the 0 in our number line. What is this 8 and 9 of swords? What needs to really be let go of here? I am emotionally involved with them. Okay. If you're holding on to something old from the past, especially if it hurt us, made us anxious, overwhelmed, or scared, that's what needs release, this mental prison. We need to let go of it. I asked what the 8 and 9 of swords are. That's our daytime prison, our nighttime prison, 8 of swords, lower octave devil energy, what we fear. We're hanging on to something else that feels safe, but it's not. Okay, it's not. The crossing energy, I'm sorry if you don't want to hear that, but I'm not gonna lie to you. Not gonna not a sugarcoater. Yeah, and this is if somebody else doesn't want to hear what you have to say, maybe trying to avoid an ending with you, and you're like, "Oh, but they want to try one more time." I don't think you're having it again. You're doing this self-evaluation so that you can transform and move towards your truth. Honor that, guys. Yeah, this person, whoever this bugaboo is, we don't want to that doesn't want to grow, doesn't want to, they're like la la la, I don't want to know. What are you supposed to do with that? And our communication card was about not feeling heard. Maybe we feel that whatever's hidden in the moon won't be well received. Whatever's hidden in the moon, this emotional attachment that makes us feel anxious, overwhelmed, or scared. The only way that it can transform is when we do this. We have that evaluation, and then in the environmental energy, someone seems like they're coming into the same state here with this announcement, this message, this research they've been doing. That could be the action that they're taking, throwing caution to the wind and shocking the F out of somebody with this news. Maybe this is something you just absolutely did not expect ever. Okay. Well, that is the left of our number line. What about the other side of this choice when we release this Three of Swords finally? That was a little weird. Fighting for what you love, claiming what's yours. Love is a battlefield, fulfilling a fantasy. What does the collective need to know or focus on? What do they know already that they need to focus on about this truth about themselves? We are all the common denominator. Sorry to get so mathy on you. Guys, listen up, wake up. Isis and Osiris, the lovers, and the environmental energy here. You heard it here first. I mean, maybe you've heard it other places too, but then just take that as a double. I compare you to others with judgment. If you are still feeling emotions towards something else, okay, and that's kind of been your shtick of, hanging on to something else emotionally, maybe it's just communication, it makes you feel safe for whatever reason, that not be it. Okay. Then we have I lost interest in blank. We lead separate lives. What do you not know? What do you need to know? This is on the positive side. And you need to move on from this. So it looks like you both have something to move on from here. Bookending twin flames is I love you. Holy shiitake mushrooms much. What? Bottom of the deck, this could be a current partner just going, oh, we just need a family vacation, trying to fix it with pentacles or money, and you're like, but I want the feelings. I want the feelings. Wow, that's a lot of cards, so take them as they resonate, guys. Let's get a final card of advice here from the Be Your Own uh what is that? Be Your Own Magic, I think here. She calls it Believe in Your Own Magic by Lovelace. Wait, I know that. Oh, okay. I know why that was. Refrain from talking about Linda. I know, no family. Like, I think that's better. Like, if anybody has anybody ever gone on a family vacation by yourself, that's like the best family vacation ever. You don't have to worry about feeding nobody but yourself. You don't have to worry about nothing except your own dang self, right? I can go to the beach and watch the sunset if I wanna, and the sunrise. Absolutely. What up, Miss Larissa? How are you? Thanks, guys. I didn't think anybody was gonna pop on today. I'm so glad you did. Again, I know it's a weird time, but be enough by now to know I'm weird. So there's that. Okay. In a good way, in all the best ways. What is advice here for our learning lovers? This is wow. Okay. Communication, the 9 card. And her third eye is lit up from the flow up. You or this other person might have these piercing kind of ice blue eyes. That could be where you feel not listened to, and by listening, with the sun energy. Paint the sun back in your sky, and not only that, sunny beaches. It is the 11 card. 1111 twin flame energy. When you see 1111, that is spirit trying to get your attention. In addition, her cute little outfit, she's got stars all over her little outfit there. Wear that hope, wear that wish. Okay, she's physically doing something creative that's going to raise her vibration. You or this other person or someone you love might be helping somebody like this that might have blue hair, or be just a their Aquarian, letting their little inner freak flag fly. Always say go for that, fly that little effer. Stars in her pants, which I've never, ever, ever, ever noted when that has come out as advice. And we've got Voyage. You already have all the answers, and look at all the shooting stars that are around her, in addition to having the ultimate spirit guide, the whale, guiding you into the sea of emotions. It's always toward your heart, guys. Your happiness, go for the sun. You don't have to save these people. If that is your past history, if you're the rescuer, we're going to keep getting people that need rescued. By the by. Okay. We've got to paint the sun back into our own sky. You can't ever do that for someone else. You can't do that for someone else. We got to fill our own cup. Because usually people like that, you give a little and they want to take a lot. Okay. At the bottom of the deck here, the 20 card, cannot make it up. 20 card of Limitless coming out in the channeled messages of advice. And this is her saying, she's hanging a sign on the wall that says, I am always enough. There's a little lamp up here of the Hermit energy right up on the shelf. And inside that lamp is the star, is your hope, is your dream, is your wish. Okay. And it says lighthouse. Don't doubt your worth. This is a judgment call about you. Okay. And cleaning this other energy out, raising your vibrational frequency, so this past life soulmate can come into your life. And it looks like they're trying to bring a message, and it looks like it's going to shock the ish out of you. 15 underneath that with the sword of truth. Something lovely will grow from this when we don't doubt our worth. That is the energetic frequency of what we want. And I just got done talking about being your own first priority. And look at these beautiful yellows bookending this fall energy. Again, celebration and reunion, confirmation for fall. Today is the first day of fall. I mean, think first before you judge. We're done with judging ourselves, guys. Stop it. I love you. Please don't do that. Walk towards your happiness, and the angel of the night says, I got the rest. Don't worry about this, Emma, for the devil. That's just fear. It's false evidence appearing real. Okay. Do not let that disappoint and hold you back, because what's destined and fated for you will never pass you by. But you've got to move yourself into these calmer waters first. Lifetime after lifetime. This is Ophelia. She was many different people. She was a bride of God. She was a courtesan. She was a drug lord's wife in that song. Look up all that. She was a human cannonball. Okay. That 10 swords at the end. I mean, 9 is the end. 8, 9. Here's your 10. We're over this. Calm awaits, and it is fated and destined for you. Red thread of destiny right there. That is connected to the only other red thread card in this deck, which is the Ten of Pentacles, the Tree of Life, the connectedness of all roots that go deep to many things. What a beautiful reading for a Sunday Fun Day and to start us off on the month of September. Thank you guys so much for being here. Let me just make sure I'm giving a shout out and I'll say hello to y'all. Thank you. Thank you. And I'm not sure if it's Jonah or Jonna, but you were the very first one here. So I'm going to pull an advice card for you. Go ahead and think of your question. Try not to make it a yes or no. That helps with applying the advice. You can also think about any kind of land or sea animal, including insects. We love everything that makes the world go round. So advice for you. This is for everybody. Also, coyote spirit howling at the moon. The sister card of the energy today. Trust in divine detours. Just wow. It's a 16 card, which is a 7, which is angelic frequency. And that is crossed by laying a solid foundation with a 6 energy of the lovers. Beaver spirit, build that dam one little strand at a time. Let me get a separate card, another card for you there, Jonah. Okay, I feel like, especially because that was the communication, and I was like, holy crap, it's a 9 card of the Hermit, which is our energy of today and of the whole month of September. And that sister energy is the moon, and it has a coyote in that card. That's nuts. Okay, once you do this, you never have to learn the lesson again. Remember, it's limitless. We are done with this Pluto lesson. I don't think you're getting pushed. Not my peeps anyway. Y'all are choosing to jump, choosing peace. Yellow Rose of Texas, moving towards peace. And that is a physical, tangible 3D reality. Advice for Jonah, please. Was not only for Jonah, for everybody here. Appreciate you. Look at my notes today, seeing the bigger picture. I mean, I can't get away from all messages. Y'all are here for a reason. Okay. So if we're hearing this live, take special note. That's a 29, which is an 11, painting the sun back in our own sky. And on my notes today, I literally drew a square that says bigger picture inside of it. Can't make it up. Crossed by White Raven Spirit 66. We have the sixes bookending the lovers here. Trust in the magic. Throw caution to the wind, guys. We're here for it. Okay. All righty. So anybody, just again, let me know what you're doing this weekend. If you feel like sharing that, I hope you're having fun. I hope you're fantastic and well. It's just, boy, what a beautiful message. I can't so many synchronicities, and it's all based on that third chakra of following your joy. But first we got to be honest about what the truth, that sort of truth, is regarding that joy. And double King of Swords following it. You're doing it, guys. You're facing whatever this is so that you can transform. So congratulations. I knew you could all along. Just click those little red heels. Doesn't matter. I'd prefer if they're red bottomed, you know. I do like my shoes. All right, guys. I hope that message finds you well, and that was a lift in your spirits today. I sure hope so. What a beautiful reading. Until next time, I'll see you guys tomorrow at 10 o'clock on the Spiritual View Live. I'll see you in the morning with your coffee. Much love from my heart to yours, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.